All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Bridget Bucknam. It is my pleasure to share with you today a technology that myself and many of the other traders in our community have been using for the last 6 months. We are super excited to start this new year with 6 months of I don't want to say practice, but yes, practice. 6 months of proof of concept, proof of technology under our belts, 6 months of streamlining strategies, streamlining processes, and we've now been able to position ourselves with a product that was already amazing from the start, get quite a number of people, well over 100, 200 by now. I think it's pretty close to, yes, 100 plus people in our community now have this technology. And so we have not one or two or three people using it, but dozens, scores of people using this technology every single day. So what is this technology about? Well, we're going to talk to you today about Forex trading. If you're on this call, you're invited to someone specifically because they wanted to show you a tool that Forex traders are using. And you're going to, by default, learn about our community, Xtreamfx Global Academy. And our academy teaches people how to trade currency. 3 years ago when it started, that was our primary focus, teaching people how to trade and using tools and resources to advance that education. We also wanted to put people in a position to become financially literate and free. And so our really philosophy is to teach people how to not just earn extra money, but how to grow that money, how to protect that money, right? So you grow it, you make it, you grow it, you invest it, you grow it some more, and you go ahead and protect it
Good. How
through
are you?
things like trust funds and things like that. Let me go ahead and mute everyone out. I'm going to mute some folks here who don't realize they're on the mute as they go on their phone calls. So this whole concept of creating opportunity for people to do that is really the crux of this company. One of the founders says it this way: learn to finance your passion, fund your passion, fund your purpose, fund your mission. And many people have things they want to get done. And usually time and money are the two things that get inside the way. So this company, though it has a whole lifestyle brand to maintain health as well. I mean, if you're making more money and you're growing your money and you want to have a good lifestyle, then health is a part of it. We have travel, that's a part of lifestyle, and so on. But today, we're not going to talk about our community per se, and we're not going to go into all the benefits of our community, all the different opportunities that exist within the community. We're going to pull out one product, which is the latest trade product added to our structure here, that allows professional traders, intermediate traders, and even beginner traders to simply 10x, 50x, 100x their results. This is flipping people's results like crazy. Beginner traders are looking like pros when they trade because they're winning at a rate that it ought not be for their level of experience. And then the intermediate traders and the professional traders and good traders who know what they're doing, but maybe they struggle with inconsistency, or maybe they struggle with time. They just don't have the time to mark up the charts. They spend more time marking up charts and analyzing a trade to take than taking trades. So they might be taking 4 or 5 or up to maybe 8 seriously awesome big trades per month. But what if you are an advanced trader and you could begin to take many more trades because you don't have to do as much analysis? Would that be something you'd be wanting to do? What if your win rate was 89, 90, 92% because you're that good, but this technology could bring your trading results to 99% or 100%? And this is what's happening, that good traders are totally becoming almost superhuman using this product, while beginners are not feeling the kind of trepidation anymore, the fear of a huge, massive fallout, because they can see that there's a simple system to use. Now, this is not a get rich quick, put your money in, get lots of money more out. This is still a skill you need to learn. And we just simply have a tool that's making it easier for people to get some early rewards without the years of experience. You usually have to spend the years, the years of experience. You pay either way. You either pay money to learn and get a good mentor, or you pay the market because you're doing stupidness and and you lose. So this is going to help to reduce stupidness, for want of a better word, because you're going to have a system that literally tells you the perfect trade to do. So I'm going to come back to this screen a little later on at the end and show you exactly how you could access this tool through our website and what are the other benefits that come with the tool, as well as the benefits you can get associating with our community to deepen your trading abilities. So what I'm going to do for the interest of time is jump right into a chart. In trading, you need a charting platform. You need something that can make a chart for you. All right. Anyone on here can go to tradingview.com and register for a TradingView account. Okay, you can do that. And you will simply have a chart without our tool. I'm going to erase this tool from the screen here, because without our tool, this is what your chart would look like. It would just be some bar candles, or if you're somebody who don't like bar charts and you prefer a line chart, you might have a line chart. You could display information any way you want. You could display it in bars, whatever you want. We choose to use candles, and every candle represents a point in time. And so here, this chart, I won't have time to tell you everything about this whole chart process here, because that's why you come to our class. We have a community that teaches you these things. But suffice it to say that you can choose to enter the market to trade an asset like gold or silver. If you're trading currency, maybe you want to trade the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. And so you can choose any asset, be it Forex, be it crypto, be it stocks. You could choose to trade Apple, or you could choose to trade, Tesla or whatever. Okay. And I'll quickly hurry to say for any guest on the line, the difference between trading, let's take stocks. People are mostly familiar with stocks. Okay, I want to buy some stocks. It's a great asset. I want to buy Apple stock or Tesla stock or whatever, Microsoft, whatever, Amazon stock, right? You have to pick up the money out your pocket to buy one share, okay? So if the stock price is $100 and you want one single share, then great. But what's one share going to do you? Not much good. So you want 100,000 shares, or you want 10,000 shares, or you want 100 shares, you got to find that money to own a piece of that company. And that's great. That's a good thing to do. But what if you don't have that kind of money, or what if you prefer not to wait for the maturity of the yield? You don't want to wait 5 years, 10 years for this company to mature, for it to grow, for you to be able to yield some good returns. You don't want to wait for the 3 months or the 6 months dividends or the 1 year dividends. You don't want to wait for that. You would rather benefit from this stock every day. What if you could benefit from a stock every day rather than invest a ton of money and you have to wait for that stock price to go up and hope it goes up? Because if it goes down, you're in a losing position. So in trading, what we do is we trade the change in price. Okay, we trade the change in price. So if you wanted to buy Amazon stock, and Amazon stock today is, I don't know, $100, and Amazon stock goes up tomorrow to $110, when you trade the stock rather than own the stock, every time the price changes, you could make money from $100 to $110. And the powerful thing is, if Amazon stock went down to $90, unlike the people who are holding the actual stock, who would now be in a losing position because you trade the stock, you enter in a whole new world where you have what's called biodirectional trading and biodirectional profitability. So even when the stock value goes down from $100 where you bought it to $90, that $10 change in price still represents a way for you to make money. So I want to ask anybody on the line, did that a while ago make sense to you? And do you want to know more about how you can actually make money on a stock, whether the price goes up or down, versus the people who are saddled with a stock that fell in price? Anybody want to comment on how that's sounding to you right now? I'd love to hear somebody's view on that. I want to make sure that that explanation landed and you get it. Anybody want to come off mute real quick? Did that land? Nobody got that? I'm alone out here in the sea. No one followed me. No one tracked along with that conversation a while ago.
No, it landed. We're good.
It landed well. So tell
Yes,
me
yes.
something, Swazzle. Do you want to find a way where you can make money every single minute that a stock price changes, every minute, every hour, every day, without having to outlay the big capital, but you could make more returns on the change in price every day than the yield over 10 years?
Of course. Yeah. Yes.
This is what's happening in gold, in silver, in cryptocurrency, in currency, in oil, US oil, UK oil, any asset that's tradable, you can make money on the change in price. It is downright outrageous. Now, if you wanted to trade, you would come on a chart like this. No matter what asset you like, this happens to be gold. We're going to use gold as an example today. And so what this chart is, for people who have never seen a chart like this before, each chart, each bar right here represents price and its price level. So if you see this cross here that I'm using, it's just to help you to see. So if you look on the right side, you see these prices moving here, right? That's price at a level. And if you look at the bottom, you'll see the date, Thursday, Friday, whatever, the date and time. So if I grab my crosshair and I put it on this green candle down here, at this particular point in time on Thursday, the 4th of January, yes, at 10 a.m., price was at 2,039. But if I came up here a couple days later, up here, the same asset on Friday at 10 a.m., the price moved from 2,939 all the way up here to 2,059. It moved 20 points. What if you entered a trade here, okay, and let your trade stay for a day, and you come back and all of a sudden you did a buy trade, you entered a trade here, you bought gold at 2039.13, and a day later, you want to let it go, you want to close your position, you want to close your buy position, you want to, terminate your trade. This is your transaction. You're ending your buy transaction from 2039. You're going to end that transaction here at 2059, 20 pips later. We call it pips percentage, it's a price movement, okay? And it moved by 20 pips. Who would like to collect this profit right here? I would. Here's how this works. Every time price moves and you want to trade the price movement, you can put a particular risk in. We call it a lot size. So for example, if you put a 0.01 lot size, you would be risking $1 per pip. So if between here and here, the price moved 20 pips, you would make $20. Well, what if you decided to risk 0.02? That would be $2 per pip. So obviously you would make $40. What if you had a decent amount of capital and you wanted to risk $10 per pip? You would make 10 times 20 pips, $200, right? You could risk $100 per pip, 100 times 20 pips, you would make $2,000. Same trade, same everything, you just changed your risk. This is the power of trading. Now, normally we would not be trading from here to here unless you're in a really long-term trade, because you see the market went up and down in between. That's a whole other kind of class. I just want you to understand the concept of what these candles mean for anybody that's new, okay? Now, how would you know? Let's say one other tip, the market moves from right to left. So let's say we're right here. Here we are at this green candle here, the 4th of January, 10 o'clock, okay? And after this candle, which we're on a 30-minute candle, see this here, 30 minutes? we can analyze the market in any chunk of time. If we're analyzing in a 30-minute time, it means every candle represents 30 minutes. If we move this to 1 minute, then all the candles will represent 1 minute in time, okay? So after this 30 minutes, the time it took for this candle to come here to here was 30 minutes, okay? And it moved some points from 39 to 46, not bad, right? Decent amount of pips there, right? But let's say you're coming on here today, you have some time and you want to trade some gold and you're wondering to yourself, well, I want to trade gold today. Where should I enter the market to do a trade? Well, you came in here and saw that this market just bought up and then you see a red candle and you say, oh, the market is changing direction. It's going to do a sell now. The market price is going down. This half an hour, the price went down. This half an hour, the price went down. This half an hour, the price went down. So you go, I think I'm going to do a sell trade. You jump in a sell trade, but as soon as you're in the sell trade, all of a sudden the trade starts to go in a buy direction. How do you know when it's going to move from red to green or green to red? That's what every trader wants to know. Nobody wants to be right here to do a sell trade, right? If you're right here and you do a sell trade and you're expecting the market to come here, guess what? The market didn't do that. The market turned around and went back up. So you don't want to go in a sell trade right here. You want to go in a sell trade up here. You want to know that, hey, the market was going up. You had the smarts enough to know that the market was going to change direction and you needed to enter the market at the top of the change direction so that we call it a swing point. It's swinging from up down to up, and now it's going to swing from up to down. You want to enter the market at a swing point so that you could enjoy all of this change. And if you think about this, since we're on a 30-minute candle, right? Look how much pips this is. If you got in a sell trade at 2064 and you came down all the way here at 2031, my God, that's nearly 30 pips. Holy smokes. You have $100 in there times 30. Woo, you just made 3 grand. Okay. Somebody is here and they only have, you know, $1. Well, they would make $30. But if you had $100 a pip, well, you could make 3,000, right? So that's pretty awesome. So here's the thing. Traders would normally use all kind of indicators, lagging indicators, all kind of technical analysis to try and figure out what to do. Our new technology that I'm going to show you today gives us the actual market direction and tells you when you should go into this market. You don't have to guess. You don't have to go mark up candles with all manner of other tools. This technology incorporates many indicators that traders used to use manually. And now you get them all in one indicator in 4 simple color-coded steps. And I'm going to put them back on the screen. My special handy dandy, specially invite-only scripts, only available if you purchase a safety trade. You can't get these indicators anywhere else except you purchase the safety trade technology from us. Once you purchase the safety trade technology, it layers on a special indicator color-coded with 4 rules. And the 4 rules literally give you the answer. So remember how we didn't know what was going to happen here? Look what happened. Once you have safety trade, these beautiful indicators at the bottom, look what it does for you. With 4 rules. 4 rules. I'm just going to tell you the rules right now. Let's say you're looking for a sell trade. You want to see a red arrow like this triangle here pop up. Once you see this red triangle pop up, you're looking for all the candles to be underneath what's called the moving average line. In this version of TradingView, we have 2 moving average lines, this green and this yellow. They're both moving average lines, and the difference between them both is that one can put you in a more aggressive position than the other. All right. And with the more aggressive position, you can decide where to enter the trade. So here you are with these moving averages, and you can come over here, see a red arrow, see the candlesticks below the moving average line. Then you look for these indicators down here. The developer has described them as real direction 1, real direction 2, real direction 3. This one right here, he calls the BS indicator, the hogwash indicator. Don't believe the lie indicator. And then he calls these two red ones the buck. Now, don't worry about the names and all that. You're going to actually get training how to use this. And after 1 hour of training, you'll know exactly how to use these. So if it looks foreign to you, don't worry. It's so easy. It takes about an hour, hour and a half to explain everything to you. You're going to get trained by the developer himself. Pretty awesome. And here's the cool thing. This indicator here is so powerful, the hogwash indicator, because it guards a professional and a beginner against what we call market makers, the whales, the big sharks, the big dolphins, the big whales, we call them, the big banks, the institutions, the Vanguard, the BlackRock. These people who have so much millions and trillions of dollars at their access that they can pump and dump the market. They could dry up liquidity and make demand go up and throw price up, and they can flood the market and kill demand, oversupply, and then price goes down. And they do it deliberately to get their end goal. But you little trader, me little trader, us retail traders who are not institutional with any institutional money, we will get fooled and think that the market is buying up. So they could pump the market, dump the market, whatever, and you think the market is buying up, but they know the market is getting ready to sell. This indicator here tells you, don't believe this lie. So here the market is going up, and this tells us, nope, it's going to go down. So here's how the rules go. 1, arrow pops up. 2, candles are below the moving average. 3, you have a red, a red, a red, a green, and a red. That's the formation you're looking for. This is the setup you're looking for. You're looking for the real directions to be red, which matches the arrow. The arrow is saying we expect a sell trade. Okay, what's the real direction? It's all red. Great. What's the hogwash telling us? The opposite, green. Why? Because it's hogwash. What's the buck telling us? Red. Once we see red, 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 green, red, that's the perfect setup to take a sell trade. We would have entered our position right up here. See, you can tell. Red, 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 green, red, and look where it is. Right up at the top. We would have taken the position and it would have sold off. We would have won the trade. Sometimes it's a long sell. Sometimes it's a short sell. Like, look at this one. Red, 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 green, red. And it's a short sell from here to here. Short sell. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. Okay. What happens if the market was here? Right? We're coming along the road. We see a red arrow pop up. Look what happened. It's green, green, red, red, green, reddish. Nope, not a time to trade at all. That ain't the setup. We gotta wait till more of the 4 rules look properly. Look properly. Where did I get that language from? You want to make sure that the 4 rules are in place. So although we see the red arrow and we see the candles underneath, at this point in time, all the criteria is not in place. Green, 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 red, red, that's So we wait, time. Green, red, red, no, that ain't it. Wait, time. Red, 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 that ain't it. Wait, time. Ooh, look, red, 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 green, red, boom, shakalaka. Time to take the trade. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ride it on pony all the way down. Collect the money at the bank at the bottom. Cha-ching. And so that's it. Now, I don't want to oversimplify it, but I can't help it. It is that simple. All right. Here we go. Right? Red, 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 green, red. Ugh. Close, but here. When you see it complicated like this, we don't advise beginners to take it. So you skip this one because there's so many, right? But even so, red, 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 green kind of change. It happened. This is an advanced trade. We'd leave it alone. But as a beginner, you will know that when these things are going to work. Okay, it's so simple. Red, 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 green, red, a short one. Just like that. Just like that. Red, 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 green, red. Well, let me show you. Oh, the buck broke. This is close. This is current right now. This is really live right now. Red, 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 red trend, but nothing, right? I could go to a lower time frame so you could see it a little better. This is happening every 3 minutes rather than every 30 minutes. So you can see more entries here, right? More stuff. right? So we could go back in time, any amount of time. And if you see the opposite would be true, wouldn't it? Green, 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 red, green, kind of advanced. Let me find a simple one because you can skip it. Here's one. Green, 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 red, green, boom, buy up. Just like that. Just like that. It's so amazing. That's it, right? So you would have literally, when you see this mark here, green, 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 red, green, you would have put your entry point right here. You would have entered the trade right here. You put what's called a buy stop. If it's a sell, you put a sell stop. Why do you put a sell stop? Well, we don't enter the trade immediately. That would be called a market execution. We don't want to market execute because at the point when it's saying green, 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 red, green, the market is actually, see, it started here, green, 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 red, green, the market was actually selling down. So if we did a market execution, we would be in a buy trade right at market execution, but the trade would keep on selling, which means we'd be in a loss position because the trade would be going up because we're putting a buy, but the price is going down. So we don't want to have this negative on our account. So instead of doing a market execution to immediately go in a buy, even though we know it's going to go in a buy, we're not going to risk our capital for being in a loss position. So what we do is we put what's called a buy stop. And the buy stop, ladies and gentlemen, protects your account in a way where you only go in the trade when the price meets your criteria. So when we know that it's gonna buy because safety trade said so, green, 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 red, green, right? The market is coming down, and when it turns around and comes up, now it is in buy zone, just like we knew it was gonna happen. And when the price crosses over your purple line, which would be where it's simulating where you would have entered your trade with your broker, you told your broker, listen, at price, see the purple there, 203338. Anytime price comes up to 2033.38, kindly put me in the trade with a buy transaction. I want to buy this asset. And guess what? Look at this. It bought up from here, and look, it bought and bought and bought and bought all the way up from your line. It would hit your price right here, the purple line, 2033, all the way up here to 2038. Now, why is this long line only 5 pips? Because I moved down to a smaller candle. I'm now on a 3-minute candle. So from here to here is, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, this is, maybe 2 hours. Okay, when I was on the other 30-minute candle before, the same distance would be many more hours. It would be 30 an hour. Every 2 candles would be an hour. It would be much more time. So you have much more pips. In this case, it's a 3-minute candle. So every one of these candles represent 3 minutes of time. And so over a few minutes, the price moved from 2033 all the way up to 2038. That's 5 pips. As beginners, we teach you to only aim for 2 to 5 pips. Okay, so guess what? If you were trading a risk of $1 per pip, you would make $5. If you had more capital and you're putting in $10 per pip, you would make $50. Right? You had $100 for 5 pips, you would make $500. Anybody don't mind making, $50? I want to make sure I have the people with the right mindset on the call. Is there anybody on the line who recognize the power of a quick 5 pip trade, okay, at $1 per pip, and you made $5? Is there anybody who could get excited about $5 knowing that you knew the exact entry point, you had your proper risk management in place, you did your proper analysis on higher time frames and other things that we teach you before you take the trade? Just confirmation things that you look at first. You've done all your confirmation, you're following all the rules, and you're going to earn 5 pips in a few minutes. Anybody don't mind earning $5 in a few minutes? Because I challenge you to take 1,000 US, go down to your local bank, drop it in a savings account, come back next 3 months and ask them how much interest you got on your $1,000. I guarantee it won't be $5. Ooh-wee. Be your own bank. Trade your $5. Now, as your money gets bigger, what if you traded $10 per pip? This would be $50. If I moved up to a higher time frame, it's 15 minutes. Let me show you this. This is 15 minutes. Look at this. How about this? How about you do a 15-minute trade? You're busy. You don't have time to wait how much hours. You just want to do a 15-minute trade. You just have 15 minutes. You're going to go and enter a 15-minute trade, and you're going to look for, let me look for one here. Oops, let me shrink this down, bring this down. You just have 15 minutes, you know. So you have here, yeah, so let's say you are here, red, 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 green, red. You put in your trade line. Let's move this up right here. You put your trade line up here. And let's say you enter the trade at this particular point in time, 3 o'clock on the 3rd of January. Every candle is 15 minutes. So if you enter this trade at the top of this candle here at 2063, and you came out at the bottom here at 2060, that's 3 pips in 15 minutes. It would have taken you 15 minutes for you to earn 3 pips, and your 3 pips could be what? $3, $30, $300, $3,000. Because if you had $100 per pip, that would be $300. If it was $1,000 per pip, it would be $3,000, depending on the size of your account. So that's pretty awesome. What if you had some of these ginormous candles, like some of these bigger candles, right? More pips. So understand, guys, trading is flexible. You can trade on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, 15 minutes. You don't have time to sit down for 5-10 minutes. You prefer to set your trade in the morning, go to work and come back. Okay, let's do that. Let's go on an hour candle, right? And you're gonna go to work. You don't have time all day. You work a 10-hour shift. You're just busy like crazy. You have work to do. You don't have time to watch no chart. You want to just set your trade and forget it. You just want to set it and forget it. Okay, let's look for a nice juicy one. Okay, you're not always going to get a juicy one. So I hope we have realistic people on the line. So not everything is going to be juicy. How about just a regular one? You come in here, green, 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 red, green. You enter your trade. I'm moving this purple line back down here. You enter your trade right here at price in purple there, 2031. You enter like right here, green. And you go to work for 1, 2, 3. It's not such a good example. I need to get one that has closer ones. But let's say you have a 12-hour day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have an 11-hour day. You come back home. Your chart move from 2031, 11 hours later, to 2053. Anybody good with this? Right? This is 11 hours. Enter the trade in the morning, go to work, come back 11 hours later, and you move from 2031 to 2052. While you're at work, working your 11-hour shift, doing whatever you do for work, you left $10 per pip trade in, and you made 20 pips, and your $10 times 20 made you, what's that? $200. Is $200 or 2,000? What is this? $10 times 20 pips. You made yourself $200. Okay. By itself, set it, forget it. You made $200. Anybody good with that? $200. $200 a day is pretty much $1,000 a week. It's pretty much $4,000 a month. So if there's anybody on the line that earns $4,000 a month or less, imagine that it takes you what? 40 hours times 4 takes you what? It takes you 160 hours for you to make $4,000. But it could take you, 5 minutes to identify a trade on this here. Put your trade in, go to the beach and come back and make $200 a day, just the same way like you're making at your job right now. Pretty cool, huh? Spend some time with your kids, hang out with the parents, hang out with the friends, have a games night, go to the beach, go to the spa, come on back. And your money was making money for you at your own bank because you learned a skill. And not only did you not learn a skill, but you actually employed the tool called safety trade to help that skill be enhanced more. It's pretty much it, guys. Now, you can choose any asset you want, and you can choose to jump in an asset you love, whether it's gold, whether it's silver, whether it's oil, Tesla, whatever you want to do, and sit down and wait. You know, just look, just search, just wait, just wait. Or you could get our scanner, and the scanner will scan every asset available. And every time that there's a perfect setup, green, 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 red, green, or red, 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 green, red, every time there's a perfect setup, it will beep you on the particular asset, and you can just go straight to that asset, go to the exact point of the perfect setup, take the trade, and do your winning. Okay. That's pretty much how this works. It's pretty awesome. We have game plans. You can get a trading plan, and we can show you, how much hours for the week that you have, how much capital do you have, and we can put together a trading plan for you that you trade X amount of pips. We don't talk about money in trading. We talk about pips. You want the 20 pips, the 10 pips, the 50 pips. How much pips a day or a week? Some people can't trade every day. Some people have busy days, so they only trade on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Some people only trade on a Tuesday. Some people trade once a week. Some people trade every day. What's your schedule? What time do you have? Let's put together a trading plan for you, and we show you how you can compound your profits. You can make 50 cents a day, $5 a day, $50 a day, $500 a day, $5,000 a day as you progress in the system, as you progress to mastery, and as you increase your capital. You can be able to put up more risk and be able to do daily income higher and higher. Okay. And it could still be the same 20 pips. You could still do 20, you could have a 20 pip strategy every day or a 10 pip strategy every day, but you keep changing your risk. So your money is going up, even although you're trading, you're not trading out of your comfort zone. You're still trading with 10 move. You're still trying to get 10 movements, nothing too far, nothing too outrageous, but you just change your lot size. Okay. Some people trade in 5, 6, 7 different assets. Some people just trade 1 or 2 assets. Do whatever you want. We will show you how to do it. All right. And then how do you do that? You simply go to Xtreamfx Global Academy. You go to the website and choose our safety trade. You might be wondering, how much does this cost anyway? Well, I hope you have the mindset that you have to spend money to make money, and that investing in yourself today pays you great dividends tomorrow. I tell people, listen, to get information is free. You're getting free information today. To not know can be very expensive, because you could not be aware of a program like this and not realize that instead of working 160 hours hard labor at whatever job you do, you could make the same amount of money with nowhere near the same amount of time investment. That's knowledge. Now, if you love what you do, listen, keep doing what you love. But maybe some of the sacrifices you have to make to do what you love, you might not have to make as many anymore. You get to do what you love with joy now, because you have money options. You can make money, on your cell phone or on a laptop once you have internet. That's it. And this tool, okay? So now you have flexibility. And the other thing about to know and not to know is, once you know how to do this, ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of setting the money that you can make, and you invest the money to learn this thing so well that it will justify any expense that it brings to you because of the scope of return. Okay. And so to lose a year or 2 not knowing about this tool could translate to millions, literally millions of dollars. I have a friend of mine, never traded before in her life, taught Spanish as a school teacher, and it took her 7 months to learn how to trade. And her first $10,000 day was 7 months later, and she did not have safety trade. She was doing old school trading, the manual, hard, long way. And she still managed to do a $10,000 day 7 months into her learning. We're collapsing time for people with safety trade. Okay, but still encouraging you to come into our academy and learn the old way, because the old way matters. So you would under our education, you would come and become a student. Okay, people go to learn to be lawyers, doctors, engineers, spend 4 years in university, and come out and you're not guaranteed a job. Well, you don't need 4 years to learn how to trade, and you don't have to worry that someone may not hire you and guarantee a job. You learn this skill, $100 a month, $100 in, $100 a month. If you're in the US and you want to do NADEX, you could do 159. But the basic student for Forex is 99. Someone can tell you about NADEX, it's just binary options. But basic Forex student, $99 a month, and you learn, right? And with this knowledge, my goodness, you can make $99 in a day. Hello. It just makes sense, right? Now, guess what? Guess what? Now we have our Safety Trade. Okay, $5.99, one-time fee, one-time investment. It's annual. It's a license for a year. You have to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. It's a proprietary product. The developer has a whole lot of stuff on this product, and you cannot copy, use, whatever, misuse it. You have to sign a legal document to get access to the license to use this tool that I just showed you. This tool, the special indicators, you have to sign an NDA to use it, okay? And everybody gladly does because, oh my God, look what it does, you know, for you. So what, I went to the wrong thing, right? So yeah, $5.99 gets you 1 year license. It comes with 1 month of the scanner included in this price, okay? So you get a discounted thing, you get a little bundle here. If after a month you don't want the scanner, you don't have to renew the scanner. It means you have no other cost for Safety Trade. If you want the scanner, which everybody does because it beeps you when the perfect trade is ready, you pay $75 a month. And of course, our community gives you support. You get to go into study groups, you get access to meetings like this that you can get help from the people who are using it. We have trade alerts, we have live sessions with professional traders. We have a Forex Academy that has pre-recorded training with some concepts in Forex that you have unlimited access to. So there's a lot of additional support, and that's what this $99 is for you to get support from the community and from the basic learning. I'm a girl that don't leave money on the table. I'm an entrepreneur. I bought this package. I didn't just buy a student package because when I realized that I could buy a premium package, one time pay $2.99, and my monthly payment is just $50 more than the student. But what I got was a $149 package for travel. I got the $100 student package, and I also got the $168 affiliate packages, all for $2.99. So I get this crazy bundle deal. It gives me everything that this community offers. It gives me the ability to trade and get everything the student gets. It gives me the ability to have access to their wholesale travel discount portal, so I can get discounts on cruises, airfare, Airbnbs, hotels, entertainment stuff like museums, amusement parks, you know, activities that you do at a tourist destination and stuff like that. And I also get to be a part of their global expansion team. So if I happen to tell a friend about trading, which I often do, the company actually pays me a commission. So I can actually earn money, which I can use for my trading capital just because I referred a few people, and that's optional. I don't have to do it. I have personally chosen to make a business of that. And so I create events and I create Zooms to invite, you know, 10, 12, 15, 20, 50, 100 people to take a listen. And a percentage will get started and I'll make money. So this is the program I chose. And what I realized is this. I am a businesswoman. So I had to do the math on this. I had to figure this thing out. I had to say, listen, if I'm going to spend $2.99 to get started, I'm going to spend, put it on your calculator, $2.99 to get started right now, right? That's $300. $5.99 for the Safety Trade. That's another $600. So that's $900 in all just to get started today. Great. That's my startup. Fine. But then I have these monthly obligations. I have the $149 a month for 12 months. I don't do anything in less than 12 months. It don't make sense, right? So you're going to try something, give it a good shot. So you do $149 for 12 months, okay? Calculate it out. And then you do the scanner. I want the scanner for $75 for 12 months, okay? When I add it all up, it comes to $3,600. Now, I've been looking online and I have seen some pro traders offer mentorship, and it's $5,000 a month to be mentored by these guys, and they give you one webinar a week, and that's it. You get to go on a call with them once a week for 2 hours. They give you a whole bunch of cool stuff, right? And you pay $5,000 a month just to get their time for 2 hours a week. And I can look at Xtreamfx and pay $3,600 for the year and get unlimited access to the education, unlimited access to all the live tradings that happen every week, like 3 a week, plus trade alerts, plus recorded videos of the live sessions, plus study groups, plus crypto training, plus risk management training, plus. This to me was a great deal. And when I think about it, I was like $3,600 for the year, and I get to pay it every month. I don't have to outlay 3,600 one time. I'm like, this is like, what? Right? And then guess what? Once you start to learn to trade, if you're even making guys $50 a day, that's $250 for the week. That's 500. That's $1,000 for the month. In 3 months, in 4 months, I pay for the year. So even if this is January, even if it took me till August, holy cow, took me till August to get my head wrapped around this. I was busy. I didn't get in the rhythm. I wasn't consistent. I'm not the sharpest tool in the box, and it's August, and I'm just getting a hang of it in August. Oh my God. August, September, October, November. I learned to make $250 a week starting August, having started make the expense from January, but only in August I start to make money. In 4 months, I pay for the whole year. And then guess what, guys? I'm now in the blue, and I have a skill no one can take from me. And now my money can move from 250 to 500 to $1,000 a day to $5,000 a day to $10,000 a day, or like some of my friends who make $80,000, $90,000 on one trade, not a day, one trade. You make $80,000 on one trade. Hello, what would you pay to learn how to make $1,000 on one trade? How to make $5,000 on one trade? How to make $100,000? Hey, I know somebody who made $1 million on one trade. Listen to me now. This education is off the chain. Now, will you learn at the same pace as me? Nope. Will you have the same capital as me? Nope. Will you be the same consistency as me? Nope. Will you have the same discipline as me? Nope. Everybody's different. So everybody's going to have a different result at a different time. What you need to decide on today is whether or not you have something in your life right now that if you really gave it some attention could bring you $1 million this year. Because I have a friend who in her very first year of trading, she teaches Spanish, never traded a day in her life, made $1 million more than in her first year. I know people who make 100,000 in the first year. I know people make 50,000 in the first year. Guys, if you even made an extra $5,000 this year alone from this new skill, would it be worth your time to learn it? 5,000 this year, 10,000 next year. You're really slow. You're really, really slow. And it took you 3 years before you could learn to make $100,000 in a month. Would it be worth your time to spend 3 years to learn this so that you can make $100,000 a month in 2027? Would it be worth it? My answer, hell yeah. Because I remember what I was doing 3 years ago, and it wasn't making me $100,000 a month, and it still ain't making me $100,000 a month right now either. So is anybody feeling me? The line is awfully quiet. Is anybody out there even half as happy as me to know that I have learned this skill? Is there anybody on the line? Has everybody fallen asleep? Am I that boring? Did you all fall asleep? Or are you guys thinking about this or what? Is anybody on the line?
We're on the line. We're just smiling. We're not saying anything, but we're smiling.
You're just smiling. You're just thinking like, what?
Right. You're doing good. You're doing great.
It's like, wait a minute. Are you saying to me that I could make, hey, let me show you this. I'm going to bring up a PowerPoint. I'm going to show you something, guys. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you a friend of mine. This is an old PowerPoint now, right? This is an old PowerPoint. Okay. And I'm gonna show you a friend of mine. I'm gonna show you some examples of some people who traded for less than 8 months and kind of what the results that they achieved, right? And then we wrap up this call. All right. Let me see here. What happened to my PowerPoint? It disappeared. What happened? PowerPoint. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with my PowerPoint right here, right quick. I'll show you something real quick here. My PowerPoint keeps disappearing. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with my PowerPoint here, folks. PowerPoint's going weird. what's up with my PowerPoint? Hang on. Let me get my PowerPoint up here. Hold on, this is not what the slide I wanna. Let me just get it up and then I'll flip to the slide that I want. But let me hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me just, where's my mouse? Let me flip to the slide. I'm gonna show you something here. I showed this yesterday, but some people didn't see it, so I'm gonna show you again. So here's a testimony of a friend of mine. Real person. She's in an extreme still. Let me see if she's even on this call. Maybe she's even on the call. I don't know. Let me look. She on the call? Nah, she's not on the call. Okay. She's not on the call. But, you know, this is someone, guys, who slideshow. Let me just get this big on the screen here. Slideshow. Current slide. All right. So this is someone who $39 on a trade. Not bad. $53 on a trade. Not bad. $100 on a trade. Not bad. $1,000 on a trade. Not bad. This is one day. This is the 8th of September. The 8th of September, 8th of September, all the way down the 8th of September. Look at the time. 11:10 in the morning, 11:15 in the morning, 11:25, 11:44, 11:45, 12:22. Now you make $147 at 11:44, and 1 minute later, you make another $118 at 11:45. Anybody making $118 a minute at their job? Oh boy. $47, $87. What's this? 12:32, 12:33, 12:36. This is 3 minutes in between, you know. 12:50, 13:48. Okay, so from 12:50 to 13:48, approximately an hour. Boom, $1,000. And then, you know, so a whole day, $3,709. This is September. She started in January. Is there anybody on the line willing to do some work, willing to give some time, willing to stay up late, willing to wake up early, willing to hang out with a few other traders on a study group, willing to come to class, willing to learn a skill, willing to dedicate their mind to learn a new skill, to upskill, to change your mind from your current state of mind, your current perception, your current ideas, your current fears, your current whatever, to learn something that in 9 months, you can go on your phone or your laptop and in 15 minutes make $40, or in a minute make $147, or in a day make $3,000. Anybody interested? Guys, if you are, get back to the person who put you on this call. Let them know that you want to get started. Let them know that you want to learn. You want to learn. You want to learn how to do like other people, nurses, teachers, ex-bankers, mothers, single mothers, married, not married, young people, retirees, make $2,000 a day, $1,300 a day, $1,400 a day, you know? First week in trading, $3,000 a day. 1 week of trading, $197,000 a day. These are real people in this community, in our Xtreamfx barrier breaker community, are people who joined this company, learned in our education, applied themselves, and learned how to trade. Let's keep it real, folks. There's something to learn right here. And if you're serious about taking your life to the next level in 2024, then, you know, get serious. Get serious about learning. Lots of people lose money in Forex trading. I'm going to keep it real for you. Lots of people lose money in Forex trading, and that's because, one, they learn through tens of other people. They go on Google, they go on YouTube, they're not consistent, they don't know what they're doing. We have verifiable proof of people who come to our academy, learn to trade manually, and win. Those are results I just showed you are people who won before we had safety trade. Now we have safety trade to enhance your education, and you get access to that, guys. That's the truth. The truth is, Forex trading, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is risky, but there's risk and there's reward, and you're going to learn that despite the inherent risks, it can offer you far-reaching benefits to both new and existing traders. And the reason for that, ladies and gentlemen, is because you're going to learn how to do risk management. So not only are you going to trade, but you're going to realize that if you have $10, you trade like you have $10. You have $1,000, you can trade like you have $1,000. You trade according to your capital and you trade according to your personality. Are you high risk, low risk, medium risk? Yeah. You want to stay right in here. 1 to 2% of your capital. Some people get up to 5%. That's okay. You have more capital, you have more experience, you practice, you feel more confident. Okay, go to 5%. You don't know anything, you're just learning, stick to 1 to 2%. Don't be risking 20% of your capital. We teach you this stuff. We're not just going to teach you to make money. We're going to teach you risk management so you don't do anything silly, and that you learn how to, you learn how to have your proper risk, okay? And that's what we're going to teach you, okay? That's what we want to make sure that you come to class. That's why you pay the monthly subscription. So you don't just come trade blindly. You're going to trade with risk management. You're going to train learning things. And all I need to tell you, this is the last slide I'm going to show you. Well, second, almost the last slide. Do you know that a 6 figures income is very easy if you learn how to simply make an extra $384 a day? $384 a day extra, ladies and gentlemen, and you can create for yourself a 6-figure income this year if you simply learn how to create $369 a day. Look at this. All you had to do was do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. You don't even have to do as many trades as this lady here. Just do 5 trades, make $300, be done for the day, and you're going to be on track for a 6-figure year. That's how powerful trading is. And if you can begin to look at numbers in a new way, then you simply need to find a tool, a system, some kind of thing that's going to bring you an extra $384 a day so you can earn a 6-figure income this year. What happens if you're doing $500 a day or $1,000 a day? Ladies and gentlemen, life changes after $1,000 a day. It changes after $2,000 a day. It really skyrockets when you learn how to make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day. And I'm telling you, I cannot think of anything else in the world right now besides being an NFL star, a Tiger Woods. I'm too old to be these athletes. I can't do that anymore, right? I'm not going to do drugs. I'm not going to scam people. And I can't play golf at elite levels. I can't play Wimbledon and win $1 million purse. I can't do none of these things. You know, I got gray hair now, folks. I can't do gymnastics. I can't play football. None of these things, the time has passed for that. So what could I do? I could start a business. Okay, I could buy a franchise. Okay, I'm going to buy a McDonald's franchise. I need to go find myself $15 million to go buy or $1 million maybe, or $2 million to buy a McDonald's franchise. It's going to take me 7 years to break even. No, I'm going to go sign up for Xtream, be prepared to spend $3,600 for the year. Luckily, I can break it down per month. And I'm going to start, I don't have a lot of money. I can start with $200 capital or $500 or $1,000, and I can trade my way up using this education that I'm learning, using the safety trade technology tool, and I can learn to make a 6-figure income. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing you can't achieve with a little effort, a little determination, and a willingness to be teachable and coachable. If that's you for 2024, if you want to be more and do more in 2024, you want to become a different person so you can become different results, you want to stretch your mind and associate yourself with people who are having a different kind of conversation, then it will rub off on you. And you will start small, but you'll eventually get there, ladies and gentlemen, higher and higher and higher. And you can set your goals, work towards them. And I don't see any reason why you can't have fun this year. Learn to trade, right? Tell your friends all the good things you do and all the money you made. That's great. Some of your friends are going to say, what kind of friend are you? You found a way to make this money and you went and did it without me. Guys, go ahead and tell your friends, hey, listen, don't just tell your friends the good stories. Let them write the story with you. Trade with friends, guys. Have fun, earn and learn, change your life, plan your future, fund your own projects, fund your own mission, fund your own passion. Do what you want when you want, because now you know how to be your own bank, learn a skill. And I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to our community. There is no shortage of money in this world. There's no shortage of information. There's no shortage of opportunity. Right? None whatsoever. All you have to do is recognize it for yourself. When information and opportunity collide, you just need to make a decision. And if you make the right decision, there's a possibility that you can tap into the world's money supply and never, ever, ever, ever depend on someone else to determine your paycheck and your raise ever, ever, ever again, because now you have a skill. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is Bridget Buckner. It's been my pleasure to share this presentation with you today. I am indeed a member of the Xtreamfx Global Academy family. I have positioned myself not only as a student to learn this skill, but I've positioned myself as one of the global expansion leaders. And I'm very, very happy to use these tools, use this product, make money. And it is my joy. It is my joy to share this with people so that they too can experience choice. They can experience options. They can experience what it's like to know that you can not just be stressed out thinking you have no option. Guys, there's always options. And because I've chosen to share this with people, I get a double benefit. Number one, I get to earn extra money because the company pays me to refer people. And every time somebody purchases Safety Trade or one of our memberships, I earn some money. And you know what? That's cool. Okay. I used to tell people about good books, good movies, good restaurants for free. I did it because I love to help people, and I did it for free. And I was gonna tell people about the Xtreamfx for free too. You know, hey, I found this school, come check it out for free. I was willing to do that. And then I found out that they actually have a compensation plan. I'm like, well, if I'm gonna tell people anyway, might as well I get paid, right? Makes sense. And so they have a compensation plan that based on the number of sales that you do, you can make between $500 and $1 million. And I can do the sales with a team. So I don't have to do the sales by myself. I could call up 3 friends and say, hey, let's build a little trading community of 25 people. You bring 3, I bring 3. We all bring 3 people. We end up with a group of 25, and then we can study together trading. We can practice together. We can do little retreats together. Well, if you have a group of 25 trading, you have a silver organization. You're generating about 1,000 volume in sales. And based on the 1,000 volume in sales that you generate, because you and your crew brought 25 students to Xtream pays you $1,000. Shoot, you just take this $1,000 and it pays for your $149 a month membership. It pays for your $75 scanner, and the difference, put it on your trading account. The 25 of you making money, and the 25 of you tell 5 more people. Next thing you know, your little group, your little crew is 75 people strong. Guess what? Now you're making 2,000 a month, then 5,000, then 10,000 with no effort. People tell people, the team just grows. And not only do you make money, but the people in your crew can make this money too. And we teach people how to do that. So if you want to be interested on the entrepreneurial side, where you can deliberately invite people to earn extra income, we can give you a game plan for that. If you're not interested in that, you have your money, you rather just pay your monthly subscription, you're good with paying, $3,000-4,000 for the year, because you know that at the end of the year, you will learn and you will just, pay for it when you start to trade, fine. You don't want to make money. Hey, if you're referring somebody, just send them to me. I'll sign them up with my referral link, because I know you're going to tell somebody. So if you're going to sign up as a student, no problem. Sign up as a student. And because you're not interested in making the money on the referral side, the person who invited you, just send that person to the person who invited you. And if you don't have anybody, you just stumbled upon this call by accident, well, send it to me. And I will happily sign them up and make some money. Or you could sign up as an affiliate and make the money yourself. Either way, guys, we want to welcome you to Xtreamfx Global Academy. Choose the education package, choose the affiliate package, choose the big one like what I have, travel and trade and get it all, travel, discount, travel, everything. And begin to chart out your 2024. My theme for this year is Be More, Do More in 2024. I'm happy I had a chance to share this with you. And if there's anybody with a question, I'd be happy to take 1 or 2 questions before we wrap up this call. And I will see you guys tomorrow or day after. Tomorrow, Dr. Benjamin is going to be doing this call. We have a Forex boot camp in Jamaica, the 27th and 28th of January 2024. If you're in Jamaica, you know anyone in Jamaica, and you want them to not just see this on Zoom, but you want them to come and see real people, meet people in person, and meet an 8-figure trader. One of our top educators are coming down. And we're going to have a live session, trading live, teaching stuff live, demonstrating this live. If you want to be a part of that, we're going to be more than likely at the Jamaica Conference Center. It could be another location. We're confirming the location this week, I promise. And so go ahead and register. We have a Google link. I'm sure somebody will drop the link in the chat. If not, the person who invites you, you can give it to them. Register for the boot camp. Come on out. You know, we're going to have a preliminary Zoom on Thursday night at 7 p.m. And everybody who's registered for the boot camp, we are going to be giving them the prep work. Mr. Clark recommended a few things that I ought to share with those who are registered. And so on Thursday at 7 o'clock, I'm having an exclusive meeting for all the people who are registered for the boot camp. And we're going to do a little mini training, about half an hour. I'm going to point out 3 or 4 things that you should be doing between now and the next 2-3 weeks when the boot camp is. And that's going to elevate your experience at the boot camp. I'm going to be doing that training session with all the registrants on Thursday night at 7. So if you are coming to the boot camp, or if you know anybody who wants to register for the boot camp, get everybody registered now. There are only about 28 or 29 seats left. They are going to fill up fast. I know how the last minute people stay, and you're going to come to register and it will be sold out. We will not change the room. The room is going to be set. It will get sold out and you will be crying. So register today, tomorrow. Make sure you're in that preliminary class on Thursday. Only people registered will be in that session, and we will educate the things that Mr. Clark has instructed me to share with the people to be ready for the boot camp. So we're going to be doing several other things leading up to the boot camp with the registrants, so that they can get some preliminary information and be ready for the boot camp. We're gonna make some money this year, guys. Let's learn, let's earn together, let's have fun, let's share and care with others that they too can change their lives. Anybody have a question? 1098-765-4321. No questions.
What is the registration fee?
Currently, it's $195. That is the late bird special. It's a $250 event. The early bird special was $150. It ended at the end of December. The late bird special is on right now at $195. And if you wait until 1 week before the event or at the door, it will be $250 if we have anywhere to put you at the door.
Thank you.
You are absolutely welcome. Spread the word, tell the people, let's pack out this room because we want our educator to come and see a full room. So we have about 20, I think it's about 27 seats left. Let's pack out the room and let it be a fantastic event. We're going to learn from each other and have a ball. Much love to each and every one of you. I wish for you your greatest desires. I wish for you a year full of exciting adventure, and that adventure starts with your growth as a person, because when you be more, you do more. When you do more, you have more. When you have more, well, you know, life is just more exciting. So I'm excited for your journey this year, guys, to whatever your goals are. Me, it's $1 million this year, US dollars, and I'm going to use trading to do it. That way I can do some projects that have been close to my heart to impact more people. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. My name is Bridget and I'm out of here. I see you guys day after tomorrow. Dr. Benjamin is going to be in tomorrow. Let me put up a slide for Dr. Benjamin. Dr. Benjamin is going to be here tomorrow. Industry giant. This gentleman who is a medical doctor by profession, and he became businessman. Now he is a trader, he's an investor, he's a published author. And tomorrow he'll be here to share his experience trading, not just in this academy and what he has done, both on the trading side and on the referral side as well. He has had some really good results, over $60,000 a year. He has experience on the referral side of network marketing here, and 6 figures in other companies. He's a definite stalwart in the industry. He's a top recruiter in this company. Actually, he has recruited personally more than 100 people. And he will be here tomorrow to share his Forex journey, and he'll be the one showing the demonstration tomorrow. So invite some people, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful, wonderful evening tomorrow. Again, I am Bridget, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the beach or at the bank. Make a decision, and I see you guys in your wildest dreams come true. Okay, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Bye. Bye, everybody.